Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Arcade Plays Plague Inc. Evolved. Today I'm doing the very tedious plague Simian Flu in Mega Brutal, which is just the greatest difficulty created. Alright, so here is my genes setup. I've got Iron Surge, which it costs less to devolve, Together Strong, which increases DNA from colonies, and I've set up the rest as per usual. Alright. So, Mega Brutal, and as per request I've called this plague Curious George. Okay, now for this strategy we're going to have to start in Central Africa, as it has 0 ports and is surrounded by countries, which is going to be great for our colonies. First thing I'm going to want to upgrade is our lovely Simian Genesis. As soon as I can. Okay, so now we can get into our ape kind and escape from the lab. Alright, so now our apes are free. So the second thing I want to do is grab colonies, which is 8 DNA points. Colonies are pretty much going to be your only friend in this plague, as they're going to continuously give you DNA points, and that's something you really need. And they're going to get really expensive really quick. So in my previous strategy it was kind of a stealth strategy. This is pretty much the same, except you don't really need to concern yourself with symptoms that much, only the lethal ones. So yes, so I'm going to jump into transmissions and upgrade some ape-to-ape transmission. And upgrade this one here because that's also ape-to-ape transmission. So yes, ships are using new sterilizing techniques. Good, it's not like I was ever going to need that. Okay. So, hopefully I'll get enough DNA points to further upgrade my lovely apes. Can upgrade joint pain as it's going to reduce infectivity. I'm going to need to devolve it later though, so just don't forget about it. Going to upgrade cognitive shift and education. These are both going to give me DNA points. Going to give me DNA points. Going to give me a lot more DNA points from my colonies. Okay. Come on, give me money. Alright, so education. And I'm going to want to put down a couple more colonies because I'm actually running out of DNA points pretty quickly. So I need some friends. Alright, put one in West Africa. And put one in East Africa as well. Okay. So now I'm gonna want to get some more DNA points and further increase my ape-to-ape transmission. One more. Come on, just one more. One more. There we go. Alright, so let's hop into transmission and get you. These two are... well, one of them's expensive and one of them's cheap, which I think's weird because they're in the wrong order. I'm going to want to devolve Fever as well because that kills people. So I need 25 DNA points for the touchy apes that infect other apes. Alright, so I should be able to get both. Alright, so we now have full ape-to-ape transmission. And I think I might move into stealth. So I'm going to want to upgrade that tree and... yes. So how much is it for a new colony? 29 DNA points. I might pop a new colony down. Actually, I might save up and get both of them now, and that way I'll have a couple more colonies to play with. So it's 52, I believe, for the next one. So that's quite expensive, so I may as well try and get it now while everything's quiet. Fever has returned with a grudge against its captor. Now. Alright, so I'm going to put another one in Angola. Okay. So let's upgrade this bit. Need more DNA for the final chapter. How much is this bit? 19, okay. Alright, so now we have fully stealthable apes. Now I'm going to want to upgrade the actual cure with some resistance. I want to get both cold, both drug, and both cure resistances. Those are all going to be extremely expensive, so I'm going to want to put down some more colonies. So I'm going to try and do both. Just going to prove troublesome. So I'm probably going to need to travel my apes around. Alright, so let's get drug, cold, and cure is 37. So I'll grab the first tier of all those and then upgrade travel so we can move to the other side of the world. Yes. Alright. So now I need more DNA points to travel my apes around. Alright, so I just want to double check my symptoms, make sure nothing's killing anyone yet. Alright, so we're good. Looks like the only things that have evolved are decreasing research speed, which is okay, but it's going to get us noticed pretty quickly. So I might just leave them, because they do become expensive later on. 22 for you, and the final one is probably going to be about 30. 26. Alright, so we've been noticed. It's okay. Alright, so now we can move our apes. Every country is almost completely infected. Alright, so I'm going to spread some Moroccan zombies to apes to Brazil. I'm going to spread some Norwegian apes to Canada. I just want to point out that every country that is crossed by our lovely movement stream is also infected, so that's why I went from Indonesia to New Zealand, so we could both also get Australia, and I'm going to get Iceland and Greenland through this movement to Canada. So it was not without a purpose. So now I'm going to save up for another colony, which is going to cost me 94. Quite expensive, but necessary. Actually, I better upgrade Rampage, because I have a feeling we're going to get noticed, and I don't want to be in that situation without some form of defense. Alright, so only a couple more DNA points and I can get a new colony. Come on, help me out. Cozy, cozy little monkey. Thank you. Put it in Egypt. And now I want to get both cold resistance 2 and drug resistance 2. And maybe cure resistance 2, but cure resistance 2 is probably going to be really expensive. Alright, so let's have a look. I can't afford any of them yet. 70, 84, and 74. So I'm probably going to need quite a lot of DNA points. Hoi! Alright, so I can get drugs too. Okie doke. Alright, so let's see. Cure 2 is now 76. Cold 2, sorry. Unfortunately though, hematosis is probably one that I don't want. Yes, that is true. Alright, so I still have enough DNA points to get cold 2. Let's get that. And now I need Cure 2, which is the most expensive ever created! Well... okay. So, 88. Cure 2. Neuro enhancement, more like neuro get the hell away from me, man. That's crazy. Alright. So now I'm into the cure part, not the cure, the plague part. I need to upgrade some transmissions and help the plague move. So I'm going to get to bioaerosol, and then I'm going to upgrade both bloods and move into... I don't even know what it's called. It's called like aerosol or something. Alright. How much is another colony? 170. Okay, well I'm not exactly made of money. So the cure has begun, there's just no labs popping up, which is kind of weird. Okay. Air 2. A deathly gene, not gene, symptom has unlocked. Where is it? There it is. Alright, so our labs have begun. But we are also spreading. Water 2, extreme bioaerosol is in sight. Alright, so I should have enough for extreme bioaerosol. Alright, where's this lab? I heard you, lab, you can't hide from me. What the hell is it? There it is, it's hidden. None of that. Okay. So now let's move to our ape to human transmission. Alright, so I'm probably going to have to pause quite a bit. Alright. So that's about it. I need to upgrade both bloods now. And move towards our super blood. Aerosol? I don't know. I ain't no scientist. Alright, there's another lab. Where is it? There you are. Die! Alright, so there's a drone in Egypt. I need to move you away. Alright, so I'm going to move, alright, just give me a sec, let me get rid of this symptom. Okay. So, upgrade you. That's probably going to help me get rid of labs quicker. I've got all of these, so that's good. So that's pretty much about it. I just need to upgrade this. Alright, so I'm going to start moving my colonies to countries that aren't supremely infected. So yes. So yes. Doing well. Alright, so the cure is going pretty quickly. Let's get rid of this. Where's the lab? She's in Korea! None of that! I'm gonna move my Chinese apes. Where should I move them? Move them to Russia. Sure, why not? Just go next door. Every time I click on something, a thing pops up and it just cancels it out. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. Alright, let's... There's another lab somewhere. Reveal yourself to me, lab. You're hiding again. Alright, so let's upgrade our blood and get some fatal symptoms going. Okay, we're doing alright. Cure's only at 50%, so that's really good. Looks like Canada, Greenland, and Iceland, maybe? No, Iceland's almost completely infected. So, it's just Greenland and Canada. Okay. So upgrade pneumonia, hopefully that'll help both those countries out. Okay. Just trying to see if there's any small countries that are just barely holding on. It looks like there's a couple. Alright, so I've got a hell of a lot of DNA points. Alrighty. So, it looks like everyone's slowly dying out. Very slowly. Alright, so hopefully I can get some fomites, some birds, maybe that'll help along. Oh boy. No, I don't want that. I want it the other way. So it looks like all the labs have stopped coming. Curious George has created Planet of the Apes. Hell yeah! Alright. So that was a very tedious end. Look at that. Look at that time. Jeez. I've got full biohazard score as well, so that's pretty good. Oh boy, that was very difficult. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Oh. Don't forget to like, comment, share, favorite, all that fun stuff if you enjoyed the video. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you a very fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.